I nod to him and I say, well, thank you kindly. I appreciate it. I do appreciate my privacy.
Mm-hmm.
Dao, quick question.
Yes.
The people who invited us for dinner,
Yes.
do they live close by?
Oh yes, it's just walking distance. It's to the edge of the town, but it's no more than 10 minutes walk. You know, Hope Springs isn't that large.
Then I look to John and it says, "Well, reckon maybe we should get a bite to eat at those nice folks who invited us. Would be rather rude to pass up a nice invitation like that. Don't you agree, Nico?"
Hmm?
Don't tell me I have to
Straight?
repeat everything I just said.
I didn't hear a damn thing. Give me a rundown. You don't have to say everything.
Yeah, basically, he said, "Do you want to go to those nice people who invite us for dinner? It would be a shame to pass up such an invitation. It would be rude." That's what he said.
Yeah, he just nods and agrees.
That would also be the same guy that tripped over a bunny and broke his leg. Sorry,
Yeah.
dislocated his leg.
Alright.
Dislocated? I thought he broke it.
Oh wait, yes, you're right. He broke it,
Hey, broke it.
which is good
Remember,
because that heals quicker.
Does?
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Weird, huh?
I didn't know that. Anyway, yeah, then we take off, I guess, and I inform our colleagues that we won't be long.
Mm-hmm. Now, when you head out of the saloon while people are bickering there about doors and curtains and that, and you walk down the city, and you you pass by a strange little scene in which you see three big kids surrounding a small shy girl who is clutching a strange apparatus to her chest, and they're going to say, "Yeah, you're new, see? So that means that you gotta do what we are gonna tell you, and we're telling you you can't go home. Nah, you're gonna go hunting for eggs with the rest of us, and you can't go home until you find me one. Is that right, little missy?"
Do I see this?
Yes.
Okay.
Well,
who
in
all
that case,
witnessed
Abraham just goes, "Leave that girl alone," and he points.
Okay, you may roll your persuasion. No, wait.
Okay.
No, overall, if you wish.
I am pointing after all.
Yes, that will be an overall.
That's not really a skill I have, apparently. Hold on. Nope, that's not a skill I have. So that's a D4.
Mm-hmm. Too bad you aren't a fire and brimstone preacher.
Nope. A 4.
Well, yep. The kids just go, "Hey, that ain't." They look at you, look at your stern visage, and they just turn and run.
Right.
One of them actually turns back to the young girl and says, "We're gonna get you for this. Just wait and see." And then he legs it.
I just pat the girl on the heads, tenderly,
Wow.
and
Thank you, Mr. Flint. That was most appreciated. That's most appreciated.
and
Wait a
I
minute.
and I just say to her, "No, you just run on off home."
Yes, I'll see Mr. Mordekaiser later then. Thank you
you're-
once more for helping.
He just says, "Now hold on there for a second. He's upstairs. He might be a little busy, but if you keep it short, I'm certain he'll be able to see you."
You think so? Oh, that would be grand. Thank you, Mr. Flint.
Oh.
And
I
as
just
you look
tip-
down, you.
I tip
You
my
notice
hat at
that
the
is-
little girl, and then I take... Yes?
you actually catch a glimpse of the device she was clutching. It's a wooden rod with various metal things stuck to it, as it were. It looks a little like a wand.
Yeah, he doesn't really agree with that sort of thing, but who is he to judge? So he, like I said, he just tips his hat and then he gets going because time is of the essence.
All right. With that settled, you go off to visit. You're going off again. Apparently, well, as you move to get to the stable hand residence, you see that even though the sun is falling, children are still frantically searching for the Easter eggs.
This worries
Still.
Abraham.
I wonder why.
Yeah, but he doesn't want to go spreading around panic, so he just remains quiet.
Now, as you know, once you're there, once you've reached the residence of what were the names again?
Don't ask
Carson.
me.
That's actually the names of the Carson residence. You see that the children, the little Carsons, are actually at home. They're they're sitting there on the veranda playing with wooden horses of all things.
Okay. Right.
And you're welcome. And you're welcomed warmly. The lady of the house comes out and you're here. You came. You came. Oh, that's good to see. Here, come on in. Take a load off.
Okay, Abraham goes much obliged, ma'am, and he takes off his hat as he enters the residence.
And there you're introduced to everyone. Of course, first you're going to shake hands with Jamie Carson, the unfortunate who had just had this unfortunate accident. He is sitting on 2 chairs, one for himself, one for his leg. He's already perched at the dining table, and he smiles at you and say, "Excuse me for not getting up. You know what happened."
Yeah, that's all right. You just keep sitting there and rest that there leg.
Why, thank you. And you're introduced to Emily, the wife. Emily, the wife. There's Jonah, the little one, and Benjamin, the littlest one. There's also a young lady present. That would be Caroline. And that would be Caroline. She's helping out. She's helping out about the house.
Okay.
Of course, chit chat happens. You're invited to dinner, and it sure smells delicious. You're given handsome portions of a great rabbit stew, because not rabbit stew, wrong day. Of a great beef stew. Of a great and savory beef stew with lots of mashed potatoes and fried rice. Fried vegetables. Yeah,
sounds good.
Indeed. And of course, lots of gravy with very deep and tasteful gravy. Anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself.
Well,
and after dinner. Yes?
Abraham compliments them during the dinner, going, "This is mighty fine food you got here. My compliments, ma'am."
Why, thank you. But you really should. You should congratulate. You should thank Caroline here. She's the one who made the dinner. She's a true wizard with the culinary arts.
Oh, in that case, Abraham looks to her and says, "Well, in that case, my compliments to you, miss."
I did make some corn cakes, some freshly baked corn cakes. If you want something for after dinner.
Well, don't mind if I do.
Right? And everybody's getting served corn cakes, and of course Jamie offers you a bit of a smoke. He's got some of his own tobacco.
Yeah, Abraham's allowed to do that. I guess he doesn't smoke often, but from time to time.
No, but yeah, need after dinner. As the women withdraw to the drawing room, the men just stayed around and talk about horses and stuff.
Okay. But yeah, Abraham doesn't make it too late, but then again, he doesn't want to take off right after dinner because that's rather rude. But still, when the possibility arises, he'll say that they still have a lot of work to do. No, wait, he'll say that they have to get up very early in the morning to do work, not to worry them, because working at night, that's suspicious.
Indeed, and of course, but here's let's see. But Jamie Carson is a really pleasant fellow, and whenever John asks him a question about horses, he asks a question about horses or this or that. He really opens up and tells you everything you ever wanted to know about horses, in a almost a school mom little way, not condescending, but telling a story and whatnot, and educating.
Well, if he knows a lot about horses, I'll ask him if that they just acquired some new horses, and he asks him if he wants to take a look at them if they're healthy and stuff.
Oh yeah. Well, certainly. Certainly. I'm certainly going. I'm sure I can help you. Okay. Unfortunately, my leg is not really working with you. Tell you what, Jonah knows just about. I've already taught Jonah as much as I could, and of course there's Hank, who's also a great hand with horses. He is Hank being my brother-in-law, so he can help you out, and you can. Well, I'm going to ask him to walk around. He can help you.
All right, much obliged.
Unless you feel like trotting the horses up and down towards the veranda.
Whichever is best.
You think so, Mode? Yeah, best Hank. I really shouldn't move too much.
You're right.
Now, is there anything else? Now, is there anything else I can help you with?
No, me and my quiet friend over here, we should be heading off because we have to get up real early in the morning to work, you know.
Oh, well, that's a crying shame. I mean,
I know, but still, this is one of the finest meals I had in a very long time. It's been a while since I had a home-cooked meal. This was real nice. And your hospitality was also appreciated.
Oh, thank you very much. That's some mighty kind words. Here, have a corn cake as they just being moved in. And of course he takes a small corn cake himself.
Well, I can't say no to that. And he smiles.
Okay. Right.
All right.
Now, are you sure there's nothing you want to ask the friendly Jamie Carson?
Oh yes. Right. Oh, before I leave, I almost forgot. I wanted to ask you earlier what you were saying about that curse that was getting the priest all riled up.
He holds up his hand and say no more. Yeah, that curse. We can't call it by its name because that of course invites the curse into your home, and I ain't gonna do that. Even though it's probably been here already. Right. Right. What you guys, I'm sorry. You hombres have just arrived here, yes?
Right.
Right. Hope Springs here. This here Hope Springs is a quiet mining town. It was founded here because of all the water here. As you can see, if you go to the top of the waterfall, you can see however far the eye stretches, just dust, heat, and dust heat, and dehydration. So our water
I
is our
noticed,
goal.
Yes, I noticed.
But we've got another treasure, and that is our copper mine. So yeah, we're a mining town, and you know, we really thought that we would really become a the biggest town in this neighborhood when there was a mine of ghost rock was found here, and that's when the curse happened. Guys, you see, those damned varmint from Sheltonville were just a little closer to the ghost rock mine. Now that ain't true. They're just saying that. But they kept saying it and saying it and saying it until everybody believed it. So yeah, Gomorrah Street Rock just went through Sheltonville. And the Great Bayou Line also went to Sheltonville. Yep, and that's where it all started. Crops failed, horses died. Of course, people left because copper is not like ghost rock. I mean, we got a lot of copper, but it just ain't as valuable as ghost rock. So yeah.
Wait, hold on. Oh, slow down for a minute there. Are you telling me there was some sort of a feud over this here ghost rock?
Well, not a feud. We just know that there's those damn Bilkin cheats up in Sheltonville just cheated us out of our rightful ownership of that there mine.
How do they do this? With fighting or with legal documents of sorts?
No, wording. They just kept hollering as loud as they could that they were closest, and so people started believing them. Of course the Street Rock just placed a branch over at Sheltonville, and that was that.
So there was no fighting involved.
Nope.
And still you got cursed. That's mighty strange.
No. We don't rightly know where the curse comes from. We just know that the curse was there because we lost the ghost rock, and after that, the railroad line, of course, went to Shelton.
Are you certain that Sheltonville over there that they didn't get cursed as well? Maybe it's all around this place.
Nah, it's ours. I mean, have you noticed that there... how many times do you see a rabbit running through a mob of people?
That is mighty uncommon. Usually rabbits are afraid of folks.
Yeah, that's exactly what I mean. I mean, last year, Bethany just hanged herself while she was running down a staircase. By accident. That's the curse.
Out of character, this probably sounds like something different to Abraham. He's probably seen like cursed areas before, right?
You've seen the undead curse, basically, more along the lines of a big monster or a vengeful spirit. This is a different shape of curse. Then again, you've also heard tales of people that change into monsters under the moonlight. So you never saw them, but you know.
Can I use any kind of skill roll to deduce what this is? If this is some sort of demon curse, or maybe something an angry Indian shaman placed upon this place, or something.
Yes, you may call upon your. You may roll your. Let's see. Lore, yes.
Okay, lore. Let's see. Nico, do you have any good lore?
I don't.
Ooh.
No,
Nice.
I don't think that I do.
I aced it, and I got a 1. Wow, what an ace. 7.
I will still roll, however, so that's a D4 and the wild die.
Yes.
Okay. Let's see what happens.
Crooked die.
Yeah. It's been bribed. 3 and oh, I aced that.
Of course you did.
Go for
Ooh,
it.
11.
Ooh,
Yeah, sir. And I'm supposed to
see.
be the expert.
It's hilarious how the guy that doesn't believe in supernatural is the.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's see. Oh, together you figure out that usually there's a powerful reason behind a curse. You question the Jamie Carson some more until he gets mighty uncomfortable with your questioning, because you're being a little. Let me. Damn it, stupid idiot. Right.
Yeah, they're
and
they're afraid of the
more
curse,
about-
and talking about it invites the curse, right?
Naming it, yes. So
there
he
we go.
just basically says, you question him a little bit more, and he gladly tells you a lot about the history of Hope Springs. And the more you ask him, you can't really actually find a good, proper grounds for that curse to come into being. However, but you notice that your host is getting a little bit shifting out in the seat a little. And then he suddenly blurts out of the blue, but yes, but thank the Lord we've got the Easter Bunny. You know, without him, this place would not still be livable.
Wait, the Easter Bunny? I thought that was just
No,
fairy tale
no,
with all children.
Okay, you get a quick look from the lady's house who's knitting out in the neck nearby, and he says, "Children, it's time for bed." And
Oh yeah.
changes the little ones up to the sleep. And
Actually,
Jamie
Abraham apologizes for that in character because he doesn't want to upset the children, of course.
Yeah, even John apologizes for that. Like, whoops.
Now, I don't know what kind of. Listen. Now, let me tell you right here. There are some folk that make stories up about the Easter Bunny, but we here in Hope Springs actually have the Easter Bunny. I mean,
Really?
No. None of us actually paint eggs and stash them all, since the Easter Bunny does it.
Really?
And you
Well,
may
that's-
hold a scrutinize.
That's mighty odd. Mighty strange. Mighty odd. That doesn't sound right. Scrutinize. What did I? Oh, D8. Okay. Nico, you wanna roll?
Yeah, you'll just roll first.
6. Got
Right,
a 6.
that's enough.
Okay. Another crook die. 7 and
I don't think you rolled the second one. Oh, there we go.
another ace.
That dice really is crooked.
Yeah.
You rigged it somehow.
No, I didn't.
So I made the whole
can't-
thing. Weird. You hacked my computer.
Yeah.
Alright, you both figure out that he generally believes. Abraham finds no truth to his words. That somebody is apparently doing the Easter Bunny's work, or the prep painting eggs and hiding them all over.
Well, if he
John
takes
asks a question more and finds out that none of the adults no longer paint eggs, because there's no need to. They appear.
that's very strange. But then again, if he takes comfort in this belief, who is Abraham to make him disbelieve that?
Exactly. Now, I think you've gotten quite. I think you have. You can have one more question before. You can have one more question before you go. Go.
He just
Then
says,
we
"Well,
had-
that's a mighty interesting mighty interesting tale. What's his name again? Jamie?
Yes.
Okay, that's a mighty interesting tale, Jamie. I'll keep that in mind.
Thank you for listening. It was good to have somebody to talk with again. You come around another time, and hey, have another corn cake if you want.
No, I'm all full. Thank you.
Which reminds me, now you can mention it, that corn cake did taste a little funny. Funny. It did not really taste like a corn cake. Well, you tasted the corn. It was somewhat cake-like, but there was a taste to it. There was something in there that you couldn't really place. Something.
I'm certain something. They're probably not trying to poison us or anything. Nice people like us. Well, in that case, he says, "Well, thanks again for the lovely dinner, but we should really get going, right, John?"
You're absolutely right. Hate to
have
leave
to
a
get
good
up.
company, but there's a job to do, and you gotta get it done.
Yeah, we have to get up real early in the morning.
That's a tootin' shame. But we'll see you again another day, right?
We ain't going
Sure
nowhere
will.
from this town.
Indeed, you ain't. That is the truth. Now, have a pleasant night. Have a pleasant night, you all. And Lord bless you.
Same to you, sir, and enjoy what's left of the Easter. And I pick up my hat, and I guess we'll get go. Of course, I say I wish the missus a good evening too, and also to that other young lady who cooked. And I guess we'll get going.
Yes,
Indeed.
Now, back to the saloon where two unlikely heroes, unlikely allies, are having dinner.
Okay, wait. We're having dinner right now?
Yeah, sure. Unless you want to do something in before that.
No, I was gonna say maybe, the little girl finds me first.
Oh, right, yes. Let me just correctly roll a dice and see if she does so. Yes, indeed. Yes, you two head on down, and you see Earl, the innkeeper, saloon owner, talking down to a little girl with a little girl going, "Now listen, listen. What was I going? Now listen here, Eileen. You just can't be here. This is a place for grown-ups. This ain't no place for little children. But your son, yeah, well, he's my son. That rule doesn't count. But for you proper folk, this ain't the place for you to be. But I just need a few moments, please, just this once." Little Eileen says with big puppy eyes again to the innkeeper. And yes, as you travel down the staircase, I think that Akavarius recognizes the girl.
I see her and I grin, and I look over to I'm still gonna refer to him as my henchman. I look over to my henchman. I know you hate it. I'm sorry. It's just it's funny.
Call him a minion while you're at it.
First down the stairs. It's
Minion. Yes, even better. Okay, I look over to my minion, and I say, "Hey, minion." I say, "Hey, partner, why don't you go get us a table and get us something to eat here? I got a little missus that I need to talk to."
Okay.
And you see him damn near run down the stairs with a big grin, shit-eating grin on his face.
Okay, Saib, quickly kick at his foot. He will fall.
Oh no.
Yes, guts test.
I was actually thinking the same thing, but apparently.
Yeah. That's probably why
Wait.
he's saying it.